How to reduce public cloud data egress costs. Imagine you are running a busy online store or a streaming service. Every time someone watches a video or downloads a file, data leaves the cloud. Those outgoing data transfers can add up quickly and cost a lot. If you want to keep your cloud bills manageable, understanding how to cut down on these egress costs is key. First, think about using content delivery networks. These are networks of servers spread around the world that store copies of your most popular content. When a user requests data, it is served from the closest server instead of your main cloud data center. This reduces the amount of data leaving your cloud provider's network. Using a content delivery network can cut egress costs by more than half and also makes your service faster for users. Next, focus on designing your system to keep data within the same region or availability zone. Moving data across regions or between different cloud providers costs more money. By placing your data and applications close together, you avoid these extra charges. Also, consider establishing private network connections, like Amazon Direct Connect or Azure Express Routing. These links connect your infrastructure directly to the cloud, bypassing the internet and reducing transfer costs. Another smart move is compressing your data before sending it out. Data compression can shrink files by 20 to 40%, which means less data leaves the cloud and fewer costs. Deduplication is also useful. It avoids sending the same data multiple times by only transferring changes or differences, especially during backups or synchronization. Implementing caching at the application level is another way to lower costs. When data is cached locally, it doesn't need to be fetched repeatedly from the cloud. Also, setting up data lifecycle policies helps manage storage efficiently. Archiving or deleting outdated data prevents unnecessary egress of rarely accessed information, saving money over time. Be cautious with network address translation gateways. These are used to connect private networks to the internet but can incur charges per gigabyte. Using NAT instances or virtual routers with NAT features can reduce these costs. Monitoring your data transfer patterns is essential. By tracking which workloads generate the most egress traffic, you can identify and fix inefficient data flows. Tagging data helps you see where costs are coming from and avoid accidental transfers across expensive paths. If you work with multiple cloud providers or a hybrid setup, plan your data routes carefully. Routing data through the most cost-effective paths and minimizing public internet use can save a lot of money. Sometimes, moving infrequently accessed data back on premises or into lower-cost storage tiers makes sense, even if there are initial transfer costs. From a network perspective, controlling how data crosses boundaries is vital. Optimizing routing and using edge infrastructure like internet exchange points can shorten routes and reduce transit over costly links. Efficient bandwidth use and latency management also contribute to lowering egress expenses. In summary, cutting down public cloud data egress costs involves smart architecture choices, network optimization, and ongoing monitoring. Using content delivery networks, private connections, compression, caching, and strategic data placement can make a big difference. These steps help keep your cloud bills in check while keeping your applications running smoothly.